Hello, good evening, everyone. You're welcome to tonight's session. I hope you're feeling excited already. Right, so we are going to be getting started very soon. But before then, I would like you to use the comment section to let us know how you're feeling already this evening. I believe you are excited, or I believe you're feeling very happy to be here. All right, so can you use the comment section to let us know how you're feeling? I welcome you all. Right, all right. Yeah, Mr. Joe is already here. He's having the fire emoji already coming up. All right, so please use the comment section. Let us know where you met Mr. Val and how you get to know about this program this evening. Also, let us know how you're feeling right now. Are you excited? Are you very happy to be here? Right. Thank you very much. Can I see your comments coming up? Please use the comment to let us know how you're feeling. I'm feeling very happy to be at this event this evening because I know that so many of you are going to be transformed. So many minds are going to be transformed. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Very good. Someone say, I'm happy to be here. Emmanuel said, I'm happy to be here. That's good. That's awesome. Yeah, someone is clapping already. Oh my goodness. Dave, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. I want to welcome you all to this long awaited next level workshop. I'm very excited tonight because I know that so many lives will be transformed. In fact, this morning when I wake up, I was already feeling happy. I couldn't wait to meet this evening. I couldn't wait to meet this evening. All right. Okay. Please, if your friends are not here yet, do well to go and invite them because you don't want to walk this throughout this year alone. You don't want to begin this journey alone. Get your friends here live. Share the links to them. All right. Good, good, very good. I met Mr. Val and via NLC. That's fantastic. It's been awesome knowing him. Thank you, Emmanuel, for sharing that. Thank you very much for sharing that. Okay, do well to let your friends join this session tonight because I know that so many of your friends will be happy that you share this session with them. All right, please use the link. You have the link with you. Let them come on board. Let them come on board. Tonight is going to be a transformed night for those of you that will be listening to Mr. Val speak to us this night. It has been a long awaited event. The next level conversation with Mr. Valoka for this evening is going to transform so many lives, and I can't wait to see your testimonies. All right. So why is this program important to us? Why do we need to maximize profit? All right. Why do we need to do that? It's very important because a few years ago I was once at this point where I could not speak up to people, to speak up my mind, and so many other things. All right. So, and getting to know Mr. Va is something that transformed my life. And I believe someone is going to testify this night. All right. Yes, Sumisha talked about, yes. Vivian is saying fire. Oh my goodness. Please let us get the fire emoji coming up. All right. Get the fire emoji coming up. Get the comment section. Get ready. Get it up. Yes, very good. Someone is saying Faith is giving us the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Faith. I'm happy to see you. All right. I'm happy to see you tonight. Please invite your friends. Invite your friends. We are going to get started very soon. All right. Good, good, good. Yeah, Vivian, thank you very much for the fire emoji you are bringing up on board. Thank you. Please invite your friends. Let them come on board, please. Let them come on board. Invite your friends so that they will not you not work this year alone. All right. Get them. Very good. Vivian said value, value, value. Please use the comments. Let's get these comments. Get it busy. All right. Yeah. So we are going to be bringing Mr. Val up very soon. Please let them come on board. So proud to be here. Thank you, Chin, also for the comment. Thank you very much. Yeah, and the love emoji. Thank you very much. I love that. Thank you very much. All right. All right. So in a short while, I'll be introducing Mr. Val to us so that we get to know who is about to speak to us this night. It's not just an ordinary person, it's an extraordinary person. Like when you hear Mr. Val speak to you, if your mind doesn't transform, then I would know something needs to be worked on somewhere. All right. So please get your friends. Yes, Mr. Val is a great leader indeed. Thank you very much, Adez. Thank you very much for that. I love that comment. Yeah, Mr. Val is someone you love to work with every now and then. He's humble. He has everything you need from as a leader. All right, he's a humble servant leader. Very good. Thank you very much for sharing that, Adez. Thank you very much. All right. So in a few minutes, I'll be introducing Mr. Val to us. Please, if your friends are not here, please go and invite them. Go and invite them. I want to see the comment section with the fire emoji, the love emoji. Let us know how you're feeling right now. All right. Let us know how you're feeling right now. For me, I'm feeling very excited, and I hope you have your pen and your paper, your journals, your chilling water around you, all right? Because this night somebody's head is going to be on fire, and you need to get water to cool it down, all right? I'm ready to receive value. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Yeah, I'm ready to receive value. Thank you very much. I'm also ready to get value because tonight I have my biro, I have my paper, I have my book, everything, my water around me. Please go and get yours. Go and get yours and ensure you're inviting your friends here. All right. Good, good. Okay, so right now I'll be introducing Mr. Val to us. Okay, I'll be introducing him right now so that we get to know who he is. Yes, Stephen, thank you for the fire emoji. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, wow. Okay, yeah, people. All right, let's get to meet Mr. Val Okafor. Let's get to meet Mr. Val Okafor. Mr. Val is someone that is amazing. You will love to work with him. When you hear him speak, my goodness, your mind is going to transform. You begin to take action, you begin to add value anywhere you find yourself. All right, Mr. Val Okafor. Mr. Val is an effective leadership evangelist, productivity strategist, transformational speaker, and social innovator. He sits as executive director and the training consultant at the Val Company, where he provides value-based leadership development and personal effectiveness trainings for individuals and organizations. He is a Nigerian Youth SDG champion, African Changemakers Fellow, Commonwealth Open Source Leader Fellow of the Yali Regional Leadership Conference West Africa, the Outreach and Event Lead of Grand Africa Initiative, and the proud ambassador of the Fellow Directorial Leadership Network. Val has received some awards and recognitions for his passion towards effective leadership, productivity, and social innovation. Oh my goodness, the comment is getting on fire. Very good. Please keep it up coming. Keep it up coming. Keep it up coming. Keep it up coming. So Val is someone that you want to hear from this night. All right. So Val has received some awards and recognitions for his passion towards effective leadership, productivity, and social innovation. One of which was awarded of his achievements for successfully executing a social intervention project that benefited indigent school children of in Only community in Soka local government area of Enugu State, Nigeria, from 234 Project Texas, USA. Val believes that as you let your light shine, you unconsciously give others the permission to do the same. And I believe tonight, so many of you are going to get your light shine, right? Ladies and gentlemen, please let's have Mr. Val Okafor present to us. Thank you very much, Mr. Val. You're welcome on board.
Hello, Helen. Good evening. Good to see you. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. And I can see the comment section has been really buzzing with so much expectations. I'm just here reading your wonderful comments, and I can't but say a very big thank you for coming on board. And I'm very sure that your lives will never remain the same. So thank you very much, Helen. And at your command, I will just kick off this session.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Val. We are happy to see you. Like I looking at your face alone, I'm already feeling so excited. I'm feeling the fire coming out already. Please, is anyone feeling this fire? Very good, Priska. Thank you very much. The fire. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine. The fire is already burning out already. Please, guys, fire emoji, please. Let us welcome Mr. Val with the fire emoji. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for that fire emoji. Please use the comment section. Let us welcome Mr. Val. Yeah, very good. Emmanuel, thank you very much for that emoji. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Please, guys, let's have Mr. Val speak to us tonight. Thank you, Mr. Val. You can have the podium round. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Helen. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are joining me from. My name is Val Okafor, and as you heard Helen, as she read out my profile. But I'm just going to tell you a bit about myself. But before I continue, I want to, engage with you. Just tell me one thing you want to go home with from this conversation, this next level workshop. Tell me one thing you want to go home with. One thing you want to go home with. Okay, let's see it in the comment section. What do you want to go home with? One thing you want to go home with. Put it in the comment section. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. One thing you want to go home with. Okay. Eunice is saying we are happy to have you. Okay, I'm still expecting your expectations for this particular. Okay, so Joseph Operachinon so is saying a renewed mindset. Wow, a renewed mindset. Angela is saying an encounter I can't recover from. Woo! Amazing, amazing. Okay. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. One thing you want to go home with. So today we are going to be talking about blueprints for maximizing purpose and profit. Blueprints for maximizing purpose and profit. Okay, a better version of myself. Um, Okay, good evening, Precious. So we are going to be looking at maximize blueprints for maximizing profits and purpose. All right. So it promises to be an exciting time. One more time, if your friend is not here, share the link with them so that they can join you. Share the link, share the link, share the link so that they can join you. Stephen is saying an energized spirit for purpose. Uh, Kenechiko Emanuela is saying an encounter that will change my mindset and make me better. You are in for even more. Okay? You're in for even more. So I'm just going to give you 10 seconds to share the link and invite your friends to join you here. All right? Promises to be great. So, what I will do is to load my slides. I hope you have your pen and your paper. I hope you have your pen and your paper. Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? Let me see some fire emoji in the chat box. Who is ready for an encounter tonight? Who is ready to learn? Who is ready to go home with premium value, value that will change your life forever? Let me see the fire emoji uh, in the chat box. Okay, so we are set. Next level workshop blueprints for maximizing purpose and profit. Fantastic. Keep it coming. I can see your fire emojis. I can see your fire emojis. All right, so let's hit the ground running. Next level workshop blueprints for maximizing purpose and profit. Why should you listen to me? Okay, so I know that Helen has done an introduction, but let me just, once again tell you who I am. First of all, I'm a certified leadership and productivity strategist. It means I'm certified to do what I'm doing today from reputable organizations across Nigeria and the globe. I'm also the executive director at the Val Okafor Company. Is a human capital development institution that prepares individuals and organizations for optimum growth. Optimum growth. I'm a multiple award winner, humbly a multiple award winner, author of Dominate, the life changing book. And I'm passionate about lighting up my world. Like if you know me very well, you will know that I always use this catchphrase, elevated radiance. Elevated radiance. And that's because I want to light up my world. That's because I want to change the perception of people in the world. All right. So we are ready to roll. Okay. So, in talking about the blueprints for maximizing purpose and profit, we need to treat them individually. Okay. We're going to treat purpose before we now come to profit. Purpose before profit. Is that okay? So, right now, like you can see on my screen, purpose is the end for which something is done. created or for which something exists. I know you must have heard either from the church or you must have read in a book the meaning of purpose. That purpose is the original reason why something is done or why something is created. But my definition says that purpose is the end for which something is done or something is created. That's to show you that nothing exists just like that. Nobody exists for nothing. Nothing exists for nothing. There has to be a purpose. There has to be an intention for the existence of something. All right. And in the context for which we are teaching tonight, I want to let you know that everybody who is alive today in the world, everybody who can breathe in and out today in the world is alive for a reason, is alive deliberately to fulfill an assignment, deliberately to do something intentional. No manufacturer ever creates a product for nothing. It doesn't work anywhere. No manufacturer creates something just for nothing. There's always a reason why something is created. And Vivian just wrote in the chat box that nothing exists just like that, and that is true. There's a reason why something is created. There's a reason why something is living. There's a reason why something is existent. Okay. And I've been able to teach a lot of people. I say, well, you may think that people are just born like that and then to populate the world. You are very wrong if you have such mindset. Nobody is alive for census purpose. Nobody is alive just like that. Everybody is alive because they have something to fulfill in the world, because they have something, they have an assignment to fulfill. Okay? Even though they were born out of wedlock, I can tell you that they were born for a reason. Nobody was born by mistake. Nobody was created to come and clap for other persons. Nobody was created to come and watch other persons do things. No. Everybody was created because they have something remarkable to add to the world, and that is why you're alive. The fact that you're alive today shows that there is something great you have to offer to the world. Come on, think about it. Circumstances that would have taken you out of the way, circumstances that would have killed you, came to you, but you survived. Situations that would have made you depressed and even made you to commit suicide came to you, but you were able to survive. That's to show you that you have something to deliver to the world. You have something to give to the world. And I say again, nobody was born by accident. We must all know this thing. Nobody was born by accident. Nobody was born by mistake. Even though they were born out of wedlock, it is not by mistake. Nobody was born just for census purpose. Nobody was born to just come and fill the earth because they have to be born. No, there was an intention. There was a reason behind the creation of somebody. Let me give you a practical example. Have you ever met a couple who have been searching, for the fruit of the womb? That is what we call it in this part of the world, for a daughter or a son. And they have waited many years, 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, but no issue is coming. No baby is coming. And medically, they have been certified all right. Nothing is wrong with the man, nothing is wrong with the woman. But why is the baby delaying? We can't tell. We don't know. That's to show you that any baby who that is born was born intentionally, was born deliberately, was born to fulfill an assignment. We must be able to know this. Everybody who was born to fulfill purpose. Okay? Remember the definition says purpose is the end for which something is done, created, or for which something exists. So nothing exists for nothing. Purpose is the end for which something is done. You see this pen I'm holding right now? It was created to write. The very moment this biro loses its purpose, we will throw it away. We will definitely throw it away. You see, this wristwatch Okay, it was created and manufactured to tell the time. The very moment it spoils, we will throw it away. So if these materials created by human beings, can do something, how much more people created by God? How much more people created by God? So you are here to do something much more. You are here for a reason much more. Can I shock you? I've been able to teach a lot of people, and I drew my analysis from Genesis chapter 1 from verse 26, when God has made everything. He has made the firmament, has made the created light and everything. But when it was time to create an extraordinary being, it was time to create an extraordinary being. He thought about you and I. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He thought about you and I. He looked at the elephant. He said, no. He looked at the lion. He said, no, this one cannot represent me. He looked at the buffalo and he said, oh, no, 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 no. This one cannot manifest my creativity, cannot manifest my intelligence and brilliance. He looked at everything he had created. None of them came close to what he desired. And so he had a boardroom meeting. Somebody say boardroom meeting, boardroom meeting, boardroom meeting. He had a boardroom meeting, and then he said, let us. You see, God knew that the person he was going to create was going to be exceptional, is going to be powerful, is going to be super intelligent. He had to do a boardroom meeting. Yeah, Dorcas, boardroom meeting, boardroom meeting. He had a boardroom meeting. He said, let us create man in our image and our likeness. Can I help you to understand what that means? Our qualities. This is about characteristics. This is about how we look, how we behave, our attitude, our attributes. Okay? Our attributes, our attitude, our characteristics. That is what it means. That passage where when you read it, you're going to see, let us create man in our image and our likeness. Let them look like us. Let them behave like us. So I ask you this question: is God intelligent? Your answer is yes. Is God handsome? Your answer is yes. Is God beautiful? I'm sure your answer is yes. Is God smart? I'm sure your answer is yes. If God is all of these things that I've mentioned, and he said, let us create man in our image and our likeness, it means that you carry all these characteristics. It means that you carry all these attributes. It means that you have them within you. So I don't know why people, slip into depression when others tell them, oh, you have a fat nose. You have a fat nose, you are too short, you are too fat, you are too slim, and then they slip into depression. That's because they don't know who they are. That's because they don't know where they come from. That's because they don't know who created them, who they are representing as ambassadors. Is somebody catching the lights tonight? All right. So you must understand your origin. You must understand that who intentional about everything he does. Okay? About everything he does. He's so intentional about everything he does. You must know where you come from and who you came from. And I've also, told a lot of people that a bench is only as strong as the tree it came from. A bench is only as strong as the tree it came from. If you want to know the strength of that bench, go and check the origin. Go and check where it came from. Go and check where it came from, right? So you are as strong, you are as smart, you are as intelligent as your source, as your origin, as your creator. Purpose, purpose, purpose again. is the end for which something is done, created, or for which something exists. Stop living randomly. Stop looking down on yourself. Stop living as a beggar, somebody who doesn't know where he came from, and somebody who doesn't know what they can do. All right? That is what purpose is about. I hope that you have been able to understand this. Remember that nobody was born by accident, nobody was created just for nothing. Nobody was created for census purpose. We were all created to come and fulfill the mandate of our Creator. We are ambassadors representing our Creator here on earth with diverse gifts, with diverse talents, with amazing things to change our world. So, everybody you see is very important. Having talked about purpose and giving you a foundation of what purpose is, let's now look at what purpose is composed of. Composition of purpose, okay? Composition of purpose. Is somebody is somebody catching fire? Put it in the chat box. Is somebody experiencing transformation already? Now, composition of purpose. Your purpose is composed of number one, your talent. Your purpose is composed of number one, your talents, which in brackets I wrote there natural abilities. Natural abilities. Okay? Natural abilities. I told you that nobody was born empty. Nobody was born empty. Nobody was born by mistake. Everybody was born with something, and that thing is called a talent. So we are looking at the first composition of purpose. What is purpose composed of? Number one, your talent, your natural ability. You see, a fish doesn't need to go to a swimming school to learn how to swim because it has the natural ability to swim. A bird doesn't need to attend a flying school to be able to fly because naturally a bird can fly. It was given to them by God and from the factory. Okay, it was given to them by God from the factory. So they came with it inbuilt talent and natural abilities given to humans by their creator. Okay, so that they will be able to manifest the fullness of their creator. Now, everybody you see has a talent. Nobody was born empty. Everybody you see has a talent, a natural endowment, something they can do, something they can do so well. And you'll be imagining, how are these people doing this thing? And even though you ask them, how are you doing this thing, they may not even be able to tell you. They just say, oh, I just do it. It's a natural ability, it's a natural gift from God. Okay, so for some people, they know how to write, some they know how to speak, some they know how to think critically, others they know how to organize, some they know how to they know how to give counsel to people, they know how to advise. All of these things are natural abilities, something they can do with a degree of excellence, something they can do with a degree of dexterity. So look inward, okay? Look inward, look at yourself, look inward, introspect. What are those things you can do naturally well, that even if we don't give you money, you will be able to do it. Even when we don't pay you, you will be able to do it. Even though people are criticizing you or they are commending you, you will still be doing it because it's a natural ability. It comes naturally. You must answer this question to be able to identify your talent. Now, I would like to let you know that its crude your talent is at its crude form, okay? Everybody came with their talents at the crudest level, permit my language, because it has not been developed, it has not been harnessed, it has not been tapped into. It's like crude oil. Crude oil has bitumen, it has diesel, it has petrol, it has kerosene, it has gas. Now, We will be able to harness all of these other components of crude oil when it has been refined. So your talent must be refined to be able to attract people. We are talking about maximizing purpose and profits. Purpose and profits. So you must be able to develop your talent to make it attractive. Develop your talent to make it attractive. Though it's a natural gift, though you were born with it, though it's a natural endowment, you need to harness it. You need to develop it in order to attract the right set of people who will reward you for your talent. Okay, so one one composition of purpose is talent. One composition of purpose is talent. Everybody was given a talent. And if you remember the parable of the talent, it just tells us that nobody was born empty. Everybody was given a talent according to their capacities, according to what they can do. The man got five, the other one got two, the other one got one. So everybody was given at least one talent. That's number one composition of purpose. Number one composition of purpose. The second composition is passion. Passion is the second composition of purpose. Okay? Passion is simply a compelling desire. Have you ever felt a compelling desire to do something that if you don't even care if you've had breakfast or lunch or dinner and it's burning right within you? Passion. Passion is a compelling desire to do something that even when nobody is saying well done, even when nobody is saying congratulations, even when nobody is giving you positive comments or giving you a word, you are still doing it. Why? Because you are passionate about it. You are passionate about it. You are not receiving any pay, but you are passionate about it. Okay, it's a compelling desire. And I remember several years ago, in 2014 to be precise, I had this compelling passion to share my knowledge with people, to teach people. I had this desire to share what I knew with others. And I started from the church. I started from my sphere of influence. And the church was the first place I started teaching young people how to succeed in their exams, WAEC, UTME, and other exams in school. I had that passion, okay? It was burning right within me. Nobody asked me to do it. Nobody said, oh, Val, when you do this, we're going to pay you XYZ amount of money. I was the one that developed that passion to teach. So I was already putting things together to enable me to share my knowledge with people. It's a compelling desire. So purpose comes with passion. Purpose comes with talent. Is that okay? The third composition of purpose is fulfillment. Fulfillment is very important, and I advise young people, and I'm also encouraging all of you listening that you must find fulfillment in whatever it is that you're doing. If there's no fulfillment, it leads to frustration. Lack of fulfillment leads to frustration. If you don't find fulfillment in what you're doing in your job as a person, you will be frustrated. So you must be able to find fulfillment in what you're doing. And what is fulfillment? Inherent satisfaction. I told you that I was teaching young people how to succeed in their exams, and I didn't care if anybody was paying me XYZ amount of money. I didn't care. It didn't bother to me. It didn't mean anything to me. All I was thinking was, how will I share my knowledge? How will I impact positively in the lives of these people around me? How will I change their life? That was all that mattered to me. I didn't even think about the monetary aspect of my purpose, or let's call it my talent, as the case may be. It didn't bother me. It meant nothing to me because I was looking at the inherent satisfaction. I was looking at the fulfillment, and that is what you must look out for. Fulfillment in whatever it is that you're doing. How fulfilled are you? Are you fulfilled? Or are you just there because of the money? Are you just there? I humorously tell people that, let's assume we tell some young men to jump down from one story building. And when they jump down, we will give them 1 million naira. We'll give them 1 million naira. Okay. Well, let's take it higher to $1,000. We give them $1,000. Just all you need to do is to jump down from this story building. You will see more than 100 people who will sign up for that. More than 100 people will sign up. More than 100 people will sign up to jump down from that story building. I tell you the truth, I'm not even lying to you. More than 100 people will sign up to jump down. Why? It is not about jumping down, it's about the money. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have done it. Ordinarily, nothing will make them to sign up. But because there is a monetary attachment to it, they want to do it. And that's the bane of many young people today. They are so after the secondary, they are so after the secondary rather than the primary thing, which is fulfillment. How about being paid for what you enjoy doing? How does that sound? Being paid for what you enjoy doing. You feel fulfilled at the same time you unlock financial reward, okay, for whatever you're doing. So you must find fulfillment in whatever you're doing. The fourth composition, which is the final one of purpose, is reward. Is reward. Now, reward can be in the form of impact, it can be in the form of finance, it can also be in the form of influence. Influence, impact, finance, or influence. Okay? So these can be the reward for purpose. For some persons, oh, it's in the number of people they are able to touch, in the number of lives they are able to influence. For others, is in how much money they are able to make. For others, is how much influence they are able to wield. That's their reward. Okay, purpose has all of these things. Purpose has all of these things uh, put together as reward. There's something remarkable the Bible says that in all labor there is profit. In all labor there is profit. And if you see a man diligent in his business, contextually diligent in fulfilling his purpose, he shall not stand before mean men, but he will stand before kings. Standing before kings means standing before platforms that will elevate you, platforms that will unlock all manner of reward. And we saw it happen for Joseph when he interpreted Pharaoh's dream. It was a remarkable scenario. When he interpreted it, he got rewarded. He got rewarded. His influence grew. He became the prime minister of the world's greatest nation as at that time. That's reward for purpose. So there's always reward for purpose, for living in your purpose, for fulfilling purpose. There's always a reward. Okay. Now, God is an astute businessman. As we begin to, go into the profit part now, God is an astute businessman. Hmm. He wants returns on investment on every creature. He wants return on investment, ROI, on every investment that he has made, every creature he has created. He wants a return on investment. Remember what happened with those people in the parable of the talent? The one he gave five said, "Oh, master, I have five and I have five extra." Oh, they celebrated him and say, "Okay, wow, that's awesome." The other one got two and said, "Master, you gave me two, but I've traded that two and I've gotten four." He said, "Oh, wow." The one that buried his own, the one that hid his own, was punished. He was punished. That's to show you the extent to which God frowns at people folding their arms, people not living purposefully, people who just wake up and go out and come in, year out, month and week in, week out, day in, day out. They are living randomly. They don't care about how God feels for his investment. No businessman ever invest in stock or invest in anything and expect to make incur losses. No, not at all. How much more God, how much more your creator? He wants you to do something remarkable. He wants you to trade with the gift that He has given to you. He wants you to put it to work. And when you put it to work, it will unlock financial reward, it will unlock influence, it will unlock impact. Is that okay? So that is the fourth composition of purpose. And I can tell you for free that anybody who is living purposefully is seeing results in one of these aspects, either financially, or in terms of impact, or in terms of influence. If you're living purposefully, you are unlocking either of these rewards: financial reward, impact wise, or influence wise. You can't be on the fence, it's not possible. And you can even unlock the three of them at the same time. It's possible. Or grow into unlocking the three, which is our earnest desire, which is what we crave. Okay? So I hope that you're getting value. I hope you're getting value. Hope you're getting value. So let me pause to say and to ask you, who is ready to learn about the profits, how to maximize profits, how to maximize profits. We have learned about purpose and the composition of purpose. Who is ready to learn how to now put this purpose to work so that it can give you money, so that you can earn from it, so that your life will be transformed, by just living your life purposefully. Who is ready? If you're ready, just let me see the comment section. Say I. Type I if you're ready. Okay, James. James is saying ready. Oh, you people like money, oh. Ibe Marvelous is saying, I am so ready, sir. Sir Jim Wise is saying, me, sir. Awesome. Okay. Vivian is saying, there's always a reward for fulfilling purpose, and that is true. Okay, now let's look at the profit part of maximizing this two most important thing, the profit part of it. Now, profit is an amount of money that you gain when you are paid more for something than it costs you to make, get, or do. Let me take it again. Profit is an amount of money that you gain when you are paid more for something than it costs you to make, get, or do. Remember the example of the crude oil. Now, let's assume you bought crude oil for $100 per barrel. $100 per barrel. And then you went and refined that crude oil. You went and put that crude oil into some form of development. And then you came back with the other aspect, the other components of the crude oil, including petrol, kerosene, bitumen, diesel, you know, uh, what is it again? Gas. You will sell more. That's profit. You will sell more. You will sell more. You get more money than it costs you to buy that crude oil. So you bought it at $100 per barrel, but now you can even sell the other components more than $100 per barrel. So there's gas for you to sell, there's petrol for you to sell, there's diesel for you to sell. All came from where? The crude oil. So if you're able to redefine and refine your talent, if you're able to put your talent to use, if you're able to harness your talent, you can unlock financial reward just from that single talent. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's the profit I'm talking about. So for somebody who knows how to speak like I'm speaking, so you develop the talent of speaking, and then you went to refine the gift, you went to refine the gift, you went to add more skills to it, you can become a public speaker, and you charge for speaking. You can speak at events, at conferences, at seminars, at workshops, and you get paid for speaking. You can become a voiceover artist, and you're creating videos and promote one product or one service, all public speaking, all still in that talent of speaking. So you're either in front of people speaking and you're getting paid, or you are a voiceover artist, behind the scene, and you're getting paid. Or you're also teaching people how to speak. So you are a coach now, teaching people how to speak. You're getting paid. How many sources of income have I mentioned just from public speaking? Three. And there are several. So many of them. So many. Mainstream public speaking, teaching at conferences, you're being paid. Voiceover, you're being paid. Coaching people how to speak excellently well, you're being paid. What about running podcasts? You're a podcaster, you're being paid. Just one talent. You see, when God said, "Let us make man in our image and likeness," He knew what He was talking about. He knew that you are able to maximize everything He has given to you to unlock financial rewards. That's profit. Now, somebody may be asking, okay, Val, thank you very much for telling me that I can make money from my talent. How can I make money from my talent? How can I make money from my talent? What do I do? I'm a great speaker. I'm a great singer. I'm a great writer. I'm a great counselor. I counsel people and their lives are transformed. I teach and people understand me, but I'm not able to now know how to start milking from what I can do. Who is ready to learn that? Who is ready to learn that? Because that's what I'm about to show you right now in a couple of minutes. Who is ready? Who is ready? Pascal Obina is saying, I am ready. Oh, okay. Who is ready to learn that? I'm going to show you very simple things you will do, and you will unlock financial reward. Uh, to me, say, is saying, I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. Fantastic. Now let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good. I know that you cannot see my slide very well, but I'm just going to read it out to you. Okay. Number one is identification of your niche. Write it down. Identification of your niche. You want to learn how to, make money. For some people, it's money. For some, it's impact. Some is influence. You want to know how to influence people with what you have, or how to create impact with what you have, or how to get financial reward for what you have. Number one is to identify your niche, NICHE. Just like we have in biology, a niche is like a defined environment, okay? So identify your niche. You must be able to know where you belong. You don't belong everywhere. You don't belong everywhere. You belong to a specific, environment. A fish, yeah, a great man said that if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its life feeling that it is stupid. If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that he is stupid because he cannot climb a tree. A fish can swim. A bird cannot climb a tree. A bird flies. So you must be able to identify where you belong. What exactly am I good at? What exactly can I do so well? You must identify your niche and where you belong. You cannot just say, "Oh, I'm a teacher." Being a teacher makes it very vague. Okay, what kind of teacher are you? You can say, okay, I'm a special teacher. I teach children who are suffering from dyslexia. I teach autistic children. You see, you have identified a niche where you belong. That's the reason why people do not unlock rewards, especially financially, based on their talent, because they're everywhere. They do a lot of things. And so we get confused as to what exactly you can do. If I want to hire somebody to repair my phone, I'm going to hire somebody who I have seen do that thing consistently. So you must be able to identify where you belong. Where do you belong? What can you do so well? Oh, I'm a fashion designer. Fantastic. What kind of clothes do you create? What kind of who are your clients? Who do you make clothes for? Are you making for babies? Are you making for men? Are you making for women? You must be able to identify your niche and stay there. Composition of profit is what I'm explaining to you. You must identify where you belong and stay there consistently. Joseph knew that he could interpret dreams. But did he get paid when he interpreted the first dream? The answer is no. He wasn't paid for the first dream he interpreted. But he knew he had the ability to interpret dreams. He stayed there. He stayed there. He remained. You understand what the Bible says? Yet thou a man diligent. Diligence is composed of patience and endurance. So you're patiently staying there. You're patiently, doing what you're called to do. You are patiently doing it. And one day, somebody who knew the worth of Joseph mentioned him to the king. If Joseph had given up and said, "Oh, this one that nobody is patronizing me, let's just fold the business and go home," would he have had the opportunity to interpret Pharaoh's dream? The answer is no. So you must be able to identify where you are called and stay there. Stay there. Stay where you have been called. Identification of your niche. Number two is personal branding. Yes, personal branding is key. When you have identified your niche, you now need to brand yourself. You need to brand yourself very well. You see, and this branding is a whole lot. It cuts across a whole lot of things. I'm going to just talk about social media branding and personality branding. So let's start from personality branding. So you've told us that you're a medical doctor or you're a special teacher. We now need to see it. We need to now brand yourself to look like what you have told us. To look like what you have told us. First of all, your dressing. People meet you before, sorry, people see you rather before they meet you. People see you before they meet you. If you're walking on the street and you see a policeman, you don't need a prophet to tell you that this is a policeman. His personal brand already communicates his job. So by the time you see him, this is a policeman, this is a military man, oh, this is a medical doctor. Because of their personal brand, they bring it to bear. So whatever it is that you are representing, we have to see it physically. You have to show that this is what I can do. Personality. When I talk about communication, your communication style, how you communicate, how you interact with people, it must exemplify your personal brand, what you represent. There is nobody who comes close to me who have not heard me talk about leadership. It means that we haven't met. We must talk about leadership. We must talk about personal development. We must talk about capacity building. We must talk about advancement. If you have come close to me, we must talk about it because it is me. It is my personal brand. It is what I want people to know me for. And so we must be able to communicate it. So it's surprising when people say that, oh, I'm passionate about community development, I'm passionate about technology, I'm passionate about girl child, and they never communicate it. They are waiting for a formal conference, before they speak about it. No, you must be able to communicate it every day and to whosoever you meet on the road. That's personal branding. Personal branding is a perception. When you hear the word branding, we are talking about perception, what people can perceive just by seeing you, just by interacting with you. That's what personal branding entails. Okay, now let's talk about social media branding because we're in the era of social media, internet, information flying here and there, digital age, I call it. So you must be able to project yourself as somebody who can be trusted with opportunities, and somebody who can be trusted with high profile clientele, and somebody who can be trusted, with financial commitment, and you are able to deliver social media branding. So I ask you today, how is your Facebook like? How is your Instagram like? How is your LinkedIn like? How is your WhatsApp like? your Twitter pages, how are they like? What do you do on social media? Because of course we have learned over time that social media is your new CV. Social media is the new CV now. Immediately you meet somebody and you have conversations with them. The next thing is that they're typing on Google. They're going to Facebook to search. They're going on Instagram to search, to look at what you've been doing. So it's your new CV, and you must be able to project yourself as somebody who is responsible. You can't say, "Oh, I want to make profits from my coaching business," and you're looking like a hunter, or you're looking like a fisherman. No, they're not going to trust you. They're not going to entrust you with certain responsibilities because you do not look like it. You don't look like it. You must look like where you're going to. You must look like the kind of people you want to serve. You must look like that thing. All right. So go on your social media pages right now and begin to edit the things that needed to be edited. Look at your cover photo, look at your profile photo, look at your bio, look at your timeline, you know, look look at your posts, all manner of things, chilling with 99 others, and you are included. And what is the person chilling? The person is chilling in a stripper, in a stripping where strippers dance, in a club, and having fun, chilling with 105 persons, and you are included in a swimming pool, and you are a global consultant, you are a change maker. You want to partner with United Nations Development Program, you want to partner with Google and Facebook, and you are chilling with 105 persons in a swimming pool, singlets and boxers. Come on now, come on now, come on now. You must be able to look like the kind of client you want to come into your space. That's personal branding. Okay. These are the foundation of maximizing profits. These are the foundation. People say, oh, it's not about the container, it's about the content. So pay attention to the content. Don't pay attention to the container. Well, you may be right, but not in this our world today. It is only God who can see the heart. Man cannot see the heart. Man, as a matter of fact, his preliminary judgment is based on appearance. Man's preliminary judgment is based on what they can see, what they can see, what they can see. In fact, do you know that you can deceive people by just painting a bus? You painted an old dilapidated bus, you painted it, remove the engine, people will come and sit down. That is looking perfect. That's how it is. If I give you Martina or Amstel or soft drink in a leather bag, and then I say choose between this malt in a leather bag and this can, which one are you going to select? The one in the can. But they are the same content, right? The same content. I didn't change anything. Only emptied the content in a leather bag, but you chose the one in a can. So you must be able to look like the people you are serving, the people you want to be in your space. That's personal branding. Another thing, that I want to talk about in personal branding is the ability to identify your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay, because there is something that makes you different from another person. Let me just upload the Angela. Angela said I'm can, of course. She's going to select the malt in the can. That's true. Okay, so another composition of profit, which is also part of personal branding, is your unique selling proposition. Your unique selling proposition. This is actually what makes you different from every other person. What makes your product different? What makes your services different from every other person? It could be your dress sense. It could be how you speak. It could be how you take your time to deliver a service. People are so in love with it. They love how you speak. They love your patience. They love your promptness. If you say you're going to get your cloth on the 18th of December, they will come on the 18th and they will see that cloth ready. They will see it ready. Not you are going to get your clothes on the 16th, and on the 14th, you have not even cut the material, and then fight will start. And then you say village people are pursuing me because you failed in your responsibility. So you must be able to identify what makes you different, what makes you outstanding, what makes you unique from every other person. Pay attention to the things that make you different from the other person. That is what people pay for. Even on your streets, just take a survey of people who fry akara on your streets. People who fry akara. There's a particular woman they buy from. Let's call her Mami Buka. So people queue up to buy akara from Mami Buka, and Mama Tope is there. Nobody is standing, nobody is buying, and you're wondering why is it that people are buying from Mami Buka rather than Mama Tope? There is something Mami Buka is doing to her akara. There is something about her akara. It is called personal branding. Something pushes the attention of people to a particular person, to a particular product. It's because of personal branding. So pay attention to your unique selling proposition. And then finally, or the composition of profit is excellent delivery. We cannot overemphasize excellence. Excellence is the minimum standard of the world. Excellence is the minimum standard of the world. So if you're not excellent, you'll be kicked out. You'll be kicked out. If you're not innovative, you'll be kicked out. You'll be complaining, oh, I don't have any sale because you're not innovative. You're not. You're not thinking of how to adapt to the changes happening every day in our world today. I mean, look at, we would have been in a conventional hall learning about all of these things, but you all are in your various houses listening to me. You're joining from different places. That's innovation in the knowledge industry. Innovation has taken place. So, in your industry, are you innovative? In your industry, what value are you bringing to the table? What difference are you creating? All right. So you either do it right or you go home. That is the truth. Let me give you this example, and I shared it during COVID. That if you ever told the man who sold video cassette tapes many years ago, the analog video cassette tapes, right? That one that you have to rewind. You have to rewind and rewind and rewind. I know that so many persons on this call didn't grow up to meet it. But in case you did, they have to rewind it and rewind it, and then you slot it into the cassette player, you begin to see your movie. If you ever told the distributors of those video machines that in 2023 nobody will be using it, nobody will be using it, they will call you an enemy of progress. They will say, God forbid, they'll say, oh, you want to spoil my business and all that. But today it's a reality. I'm not even sure that a 10-year-old can see it. If a 10-year-old sees that if a 10-year-old sees that video cassette, I tell you honestly, they will be surprised. They will be surprised. They will be like, oh, what is happening here? What is this thing? Because they don't know it has passed. It's long gone. Today, you just subscribe on Netflix and you're seeing your movie. One hand, your movie is going. You subscribe on YouTube and you get the latest updates. So you must constantly innovate. Excellence is key in whatever you are doing. Excellence is key in whatever it is that you are doing. It is the world's minimum standard. Excellence is the world's minimum standard. So if you want to maximize profit, you must identify your niche, you must understand your uniqueness, you must appear as somebody who is ready to take up opportunities, and then you must deliver excellently. So as I wrap up, I just want to let you know that the end of a seed is a tree. All you need to do is to plant one. The end of a seed is a tree. All you need to do is to plant one. You see, so everything that you have learned today will not manifest until you plant it. And by planting it, I mean putting it into action, and you'll be able to maximize purpose and profit this year, today, tomorrow, next 10 years. The principles are the same. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that I've not been able to confuse you, but I've been able to convince you that purpose and profit will ultimately set you on a hill that cannot be hidden. And like I always say, elevated radiance all the way. Elevated radiance all the way. I like what Chiamaka wrote here. The end of a tree is a seed. All you need to do is to plant one. That's absolutely correct. So I'm going to hand over to Helen right now to continue. Guys, stay on board. Do not go anywhere because we'll have an interesting package for you tonight. Thank you all. Over to you, Helen.
Wow, wow, wow. Please, who is feeling the fire in the house tonight? Please let me know in the comment section how you're feeling right now. Mr. Val has finished everything. Like, I don't know how you're feeling, but for me, I am wow. I am feeling energized already. I'm feeling so excited to go out there and make the difference. Oh, thank you, Amaka. Elevated rally has only ends exactly. Please, guys, use the fire emoji. Tell Mr. Val, thank you very much for tonight's session. I'm feeling so happy. Thank you, Festus. Thank you, Festus. Please use the comment section. Let us tell him thank you very much for tonight's session. Yeah. Kedechuku, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Can I see one thing you learned from tonight's session? Just one thing you are going home with, all right? Just one thing you're going home with. I don't know what you're going home with, but for me, I'm going home tonight with one thing. And what is that? Go out there and make impact. Make a difference. Make a difference. Wow. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can see the comments coming. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Val. Face to say thank you so much, Mr. Val. Mr. Val, you have finished everyone tonight. Like the whole session was fire all through. My book is filled up already. Like I have 3 pages, 3 pages, just one night, just one night. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many pages you have in your journal, but I guess I believe you have written down so much that is going to help you this year to move on and to move on. Thank you very much. Daniel said, Anela said, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Have a unique, yes, okay. Someone said, be a person of value. Thank you very much. Wise. Thank you very much. Be a person of value. Of course, you must be a person of value anywhere you find yourself. Make impact. And also don't just make impact, but also find a way to make profit from it. All right, make a financial profit from it. And Steven said fire. Yes, fire. All right. So at this moment, I'm going to be bringing something special to you, and I guess you will not want to miss this opportunity. All right. So allow me to introduce to you someone who is going to come on board to tell you something very interesting that you don't want to miss tonight. All right. So I don't know. We are going to have Mr. Joseph Opera here with us right now. He's going to come to share something very interesting to us, and I can't wait to see so many of you who will jump into that opportunity. Please don't go home tonight. Don't go home here tonight without taking something very interesting that you're going to transform your life this time around. All right. So please, I don't know if your friends are not here and they're going to miss this opportunity. Please don't miss this opportunity. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. You're welcome on board. All right. You can take off the mic now.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow. Like I'm super excited to be here. Man, as Ellen was saying something about her journal, let me show you my own journal. Let's not be like we are just talking. Like I have my journal full. Man, the value is too much. Okay. Now before I explain the package I have for you guys, I want to just say what stood out for me in this particular webinar because man, I was just and then I was thinking about my life. Shana so life go be. Thank God for this kind of webinar at this very critical moment of the year. So what stood out for me is this: my talent must be refined for me to attract kings. You know, Mr. Van said all of us have our own unique talent, but then the talent is of no use if it is yet to be refined. Just like the way crude oil does not really have so much value if it is not refined, right? So that is what stood out for me, and I believe that also makes sense to you, right? So before I Mr. Val will upload my file, I want to just drop what stood out for you in the comment section while we wait for my slide, and then I'm going to tell you guys what we have for you and how you can get access to some very premium and privileged information, right? So let's just wait for my slide and then we would go ASAP. Wow, I can see the comment is beautiful, beautiful. Be unique about yourself. Thank you, Mr. Chinonso Chinedu. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Mr. Val, my slide is at the last. Okay. What's happening, sir? No. Okay, okay. Wow, keep on bringing it, bring it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Wow, I can see the comments already. Amazing, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so yeah, beautiful. Now, having listened to all we have said here today, all we have said here tonight, I want that you would agree with me that you have two choices to make, right? Now, two choices to make. The first choice you have to make is, Mr. Val, please, the next slide. So let's begin. You have two choices to make after listening to what Mr. Val has said, right? Now, the choice one is this: use the information shared with you today to navigate your way through to the path of purpose discovery and monetization. I mean, Mr. Val has shared a lot of premium information that can help you have the most out of your purpose. You can just use the information here, and then it's going to provide more like a compass. Now, if you're going to make more research, you don't need to be asking, what should I need to go and study? What? No, you already have an idea, or more like a framework that's going to guide your studies, right? So that's the first choice. And of course, when you're making this choice, it can actually come some disadvantage in the sense that you'll be alone. When you're on the quest for purpose discovery, there are certain challenges you want to face, and if you don't have anybody that has gone there before you to ask certain questions, you would definitely be lost and frustrated. But then that's just one of the choices, and that is why we also have the second choice, right? So this is the first choice you have to make, and then this is the second choice you have to make. So let's go to the next slide, boss. And this is allow Mr. Val and three other experts to hold you by the hand and show you an express route to profiting from what you love doing the best. I mean, these guys, my boss and the three other people, have been privileged by experience to provide you with top-notch information on how to navigate your way through to a successful lifestyle. I've been privileged to hear Mr. Val talk about how he started, and then there was a point where he was totally clueless on what his passion is, but then look at how efficient and effective he is today as a leader, right? So wouldn't you love learning from him, right? So that is what the second choice you have to make. And of course, they'll be able to guide you and provide you with top-notch mentorship section that can guide you to make better impact and make more profit in your lifestyle, right? So for those of you that will be choosing the second option, which is most likely the best option for you, remember I said it's a choice, you don't have to choose anyone, but for those of you that will be choosing the second option and allowing Mr. Val and four other experts to show you the express route to profiting from a passion, allow me or permit me to invite you to join the next level conversation with Mr. Val Okafor, right? Now, this workshop is a phenomenal mentorship program put together by Mr. Val, and it has just one agenda. And what is that one agenda now? Is to make you a better person and position you on a better track on how to profit and make impact from your purpose. I believe all of us here love our purpose. We want to actually do what we love doing, but sometimes you always have this controversy of how can I make money from doing what I love doing. Well, this next level conversation is meant to teach you how to monetize your purpose, not just monetize your purpose, but how to discover your purpose and then how to monetize it and use it to create impact and generate massive income, right? If you're excited about this NLC, just keep on dropping some fireballs in the comment section as I unveil to you what is in the package. All right, so let's go to the next slide now. Now, before I unveil to you what is in the NLC package, I want to ask you these questions. How do you feel like being able to clearly state and define your purpose of your existence anytime, any day, anywhere? I mean, imagine somebody just wake up from the sleep and ask you, hey, Sam, what is the purpose of your existence? Why are you on earth? And without thinking twice, you're able to deliver the answer effectively. How would it be like for you? I want you to ask yourself this question because these are questions that will determine if actually you're going to profit from this package I'm about to reveal to you, right? Now, the second question you need to ask yourself is how would you feel being able to communicate your ideas confidently and eloquently without minding the size of your audience? I mean, Mr. Val was talking about public speaking and how you can monetize it, but trust me, a lot of human beings have issues speaking in public. Like they want to speak, but somehow they are not having that confidence to stand out and speak. Now imagine yourself being able to stand out and boldly express yourself. Of course, purpose discovery is just one thing, but you need to actually know how to communicate that purpose to someone else so that person can vibe with you. Because if you only have your purpose and only you understand your purpose, there's no way you're going to use to create impact. So the only you can create impact is being able to communicate your ideas to a third party. All right. So I want you to ask yourself, how would you feel like being able to communicate your ideas in an effective and eloquent manner, right? Now, the next one you have, what would it be like if you knew how to identify, develop, and monetize your unique talent, right? Now, Mr. Val said something about unique talent, right? All of us here have unique talents, but sometimes some people do not really know how to really identify their unique talent. Now, I want to ask that person, if you're that person on this particular call now or this particular broadcast, I want to ask you now, how would it feel like being able to identify, not just identify, but also to develop and monetize your unique talent? In other words, being able to profit from what you love doing the best. Okay, if you're someone that loves speaking, they're going to teach you how to identify the speaking, how to develop it, and how to monetize it. If you're someone that loves singing, if you're someone that loves teaching, whichever one it is, how will you feel like if they're able to teach you how to identify, develop, and monetize it? Wouldn't it be something you love, right? So let's go to the next slide so that you're going to understand that what I'm about to expose you to is going to change your life for good, right? So let's go to the next slide. Okay, my slides are not changing. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why my slides are not changing. Mr. Val, are you there? Help me change my slides. Oops. Sorry about that. I think Mr. Val just had an issue. He just went offline, right? So we should be expecting him to come back any moment from now. Sorry about that. Just a small network glitch. Okay, so yeah. But I won't believe you're enjoying the conversation, right? So just keep on dropping the comments. I'm seeing your comments. Keep on dropping the comments. Let me know that you're vibing with me, right? Keep on dropping the comments as we expect Mr. Val to come back. Drop the comment. Let me know you're with me. Keep on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You guys will please pardon us. So, we live in Nigeria, so it's possible that Nigeria has happened to my boss over there. I think he just went off and he's in control of the slides right now. So, let's just give him a few minutes and he should be back, right? Please just hang on there and keep on sharing in the comment section what you're learning and light up the comment section with your fireball, right? Let's be waiting for him while he comes up. we should be back. Please just hang in there.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for that network glitch. Joe will be back as soon as possible. He's going to be back. Hello, everyone. Sorry for that network glitch.
Wow, Nigeria and their network, eh? Okay, sorry about that, guys. Please, if you can hear me, drop some fireballs in the comment section. If you're still here with us, sorry about that. Just drop some fireballs in the comment section. Let me know you can hear me, and we're going to proceed immediately, right? So just drop some fireballs in the comment section, and then we'll proceed from there. Awesome. Thank you, Mama Annie. Thank you so much. I celebrate you for still being here. Sorry for that short incident. It's just one of the things that we see in our country. That's why when Mr. Val was saying something, he said excellence is the global standard, right? Meaning that our fight is not just a local fight. Our fight is global, right? This is that some of these that we need to develop ourselves so that we can attend to, right? And then I believe that from these particular conversations, we're going to create people that would most likely go out and change the narrative there. All right. So let's proceed with what we have, right? So, like I was saying, so please can we go to the previous slide so that I would continue from there? The previous slide. All right. So I was asking now, how would you feel like knowing you've built a legacy around your name that will live long even after you've left the earth? I mean, there are people that till today their legacy still open, their name still opens door for their generations even yet to come. In the sense that the moment they go to this particular an organization and then they confirm that they are from this particular, they confirm that this particular name is associated with them. Before they'll be like, you know this person? Oh, thank you, welcome back. And then just like that, they get an instantaneous favor. Why is that happening like that? Because of the person in question has built his legacy. All right. So how would you feel like being able to build a legacy that's going to live long after you've left the earth? Wouldn't it be something you want? And the next question I want you to ask yourself is, how would you feel like knowing you've been equipped with the necessary skill set to become and stay relevant in any sphere of life, right? I know we all have individual differences, and then we all have different areas of interest, right? Now imagine being equipped with the necessary information to become what, or to become and stay relevant in your industry. Wouldn't it be something you admire and would cherish? I believe that's what you really want for yourself, right? So if all of this makes sense to you, I want you to pay attention to what I'm going to be exposing to you in the next slide, right? Because I'm going to give you an opportunity to join a one-in-a-lifetime mentorship section that is most likely going to change your life for good, right? So this is it, the next level conversation with Val or Kafo, right? Where you're going to be taught how to skip the step and learn how you can skyrocket your personal and professional development the easy way. Now look at it, it's personal and professional development the easy way, right? So this is more like a double-edged sword that can help you become a better person, right? So in this particular webinar, in this particular mentorship section, in this particular program, you're going to be learning from 4 industry experts, right? So the first person is going to be taking you on. Let's go to the next slide, sir. Mastering the podium by what? Gift Njoku, who is a public speaking guru, right? So in this particular section, she's going to be drilling you on the art of public speaking, how to identify your message, which is your niche. Remember, Mr. Val was saying one of the ways you can profit from your purpose is to identify or pick a niche, right? So being able to identify the niche is what Gift Njoku is going to be teaching you in this act of mastering the podium, right? She's also going to teach you how to curate and deliver a speech in the most compelling way. Remember, I told you it's not just enough for you to have a vision. You need to also know how to properly communicate that vision to inspire people. If you don't know how to communicate a vision, it's just going to remain in your head, and you most likely would stay poor. But then the moment you know how to communicate it in a very compelling manner, you're able to have kings listening to you, right? She's also going to teach you on what building confidence. Understand that not everybody can stand in front of public or in front of investors to pitch an idea, right? But you're going to be giving practical strategies on how you can build your confidence as a person, right? You're also going to be learning effective communication techniques. Human beings are social beings, right? And communication is something that is very, very important that each and every one of us learn, right? So let's go to the next slide, right? You're also going to be learning from awesomeness. Eswabana, sorry, I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but that's just her name there. She's a 7-figure digital content creator and an author, right? Now you're going to be learning from her how to add value anywhere you find yourself. Remember, the idea of this whole section is to teach you how to become a person of value, right? So in this particular workshop, you're going to be learning from her what constitutes the value as perceived by the society, right? It's more like what finding your niche. When they say what finding the value, remember when they say people pay you for the value you carry. So how do you know if the value you carry is worthwhile and something that the society would be willing to pay? That is what awesomeness is going to be exposing you to, right? You're also going to be learning how to build a strong value system, right? You know, whenever they say people pay for the value, so people pay you dependent on the value they perceive you to have, right? So in order for you to build an effective value system, you're going to need to listen to awesomeness as she breaks down to you how to build an effective value system, right? You're also going to learn from her how to be relevant in any sphere. Of course, value is what makes you relevant, in the sense that if you approach anybody or you go to any organizations, people want to do business with you. Why? Because of what they've perceived your value as somebody that they could work with, right? So that's where this particular workshop is going to be treating, right? So let's go to the next slide now. All right. So now the third person is going to be taking you personal effectiveness, right? It's going to be about Dr. Robinson, she's an author and a communication coach, right? So this is a section that anyone that wants to discover himself need to really, really, really pay attention to, because in this section, Dr. Robinson is going to take you through on self-discovery, talent and skill development. Now, look at the sequence: self-discovery first, because you cannot really develop anything without discovering it. So you need to first of all discover yourself before thinking of developing yourself, right? She's not going to take you on mentorship. If you've had any person that has been to the top speak, you hear them say that they were where they are because of the people that they had around them. The people that they leverage people ahead of them. That is the power of mentorship. When you go and seek guidance from people ahead of you. So some of you do not really know how to assess mentors in your life, right? But this particular section is going to teach you how to assess mentors, how to even choose the right mentors. So don't end up going and choosing somebody that would end up confusing you or probably placing you on the wrong direction, right? So she's going to teach you the steps in choosing and retaining a good mentor, right? And she's also going to teach you what the act of volunteerism, because the moment you identify your purpose, you need to start expressing your purpose. And one of the easiest way to build capacity as a person is through the act of volunteerism, right? So Dr. Robinson is going to actually show you the path to volunteer, how to volunteer the right way, and how you can use the volunteering to secure life-changing opportunity for yourself, right? So she's going to be concluding her own section by talking about talent and skill monetization. Of course, we're not just going to teach you how to develop your talent or how to identify your talent. No, we're also going to teach you how to monetize your talent. So if you use your talent chop, you can actually make money doing what you love doing best, right? And of course, we're going to go to the last session, which is going to be taken by no other person than the phenomenal Val Okafor himself, right? So let's go to the next slide. So this is it here now. Everything, as John Maxwell said, everything rises and falls on leadership, in the sense that if you want to lead in whatever industry you find yourself, you must be able to become an effective leader, right? And that is why this section is one of the most important section of this mentorship session, right? Or this mentorship program. We're going to be learning about what effective and leadership development. And of course, there's nobody else that can do it better than the phenomenal Val Okafor himself, right? He's an award-winning leadership and productivity strategist. Of course, you've seen him, you've tasted a tip of what he has in him. If you want to now taste the main cocoa, then this is where you need to pay attention to what he has to offer. So in this particular section, they're going to be taking you on how and why you are a leader. Right, and some of us who think maybe leadership is all about position, but no. The moment you listen to Mr. Val in this particular session, he's going to express to you, he's going to teach you why and how you are a leader. Right, he's going to teach you how you can develop your leader, how you can add developing a value addition driven mentality. Value addition driven mentality. There are a lot of people that whenever they go to an environment, they want to just be collectors. I mean they collect, but when they work, monkey they chop, right? But then trust me, you are not going to be given that kind of mentality in this particular session. Mr. Val is going to teach you how to become a value adder, not a value taker. And of course, the reward, people are always rewarded for adding value, right? So you're going to learn how to develop a value addition mentality. So you're not going to be asking what is in for you, You'll also be learning how to contribute your own quota to make whatever environment you find yourself better, right? He's also going to be teaching you on how to become a solution provider. Right? How to become a solution provider. Remember, they said the world is in shortage of solutions. So there's always a place at the top for he that knows how to provide solution. So if you want to know how to be a solution provider with your unique purpose, then this is where Mr. Val is going to teach you some of the unique, time-tested and practical strategies on how you can be a solution provider, regardless of the industry you want to play in. Right? All of us here function in different industries. As a matter of fact, I function in the crypto industry. Those of you that know me, I'm a crypto trader. But then because of the idea I've gotten from leadership, I've been able to function better in my industry. I've been able to be a solution provider. Courtesy NLC, next level conversation with Mr. Val Okafor. He's also going to be teaching you on effective leadership traits. Of course, some of us, we want to know if we're actually a leader, if you're actually a leader. So there's certain characteristics that define you as an effective leader. So in this particular section, Mr. Val is going to be teaching you what effective leadership traits, so that you can assess yourself and evaluate if truly you're an effective leader. And if you don't match up to the criteria, then you're going to know exactly what to work on in order for you to become an excellent leader, right? So he's also going to teach you, or he's going to round off the session by teaching you how to build a great legacy and many more. We've always said that legacy is the testament of your existence. What will people say after you've left? Would your name still be relevant even after you've died? That question is going to be left unanswered. But then the moment you attend this particular section, Mr. Bud is going to teach you how to build a solid legacy, that is going to keep on opening doors for generations upon generations upon generations, right? So these are what you're going to be learning in this next level conversation, right? So let's go to the next slide. Now, I want you to imagine what it would be like learning directly from 4 result-oriented industry experts. How would you feel like? Now, I want you guys to go and research. Just go and research. I mentioned the names of our previous facilitators, right? Just go on Facebook, on social media, any social media at all, and then just go and search their name and see the kind of capacity Mr. Val is trying to bring together. These are result-oriented coaches in various spheres of life. Just go and look at how their profile is positioned, and then you're going to see their words. The moment you want to slide into their DM and ask questions, just know that your pocket will shake. It will most likely cost you an arm and a leg. But then Mr. Val is bringing them together here to provide you the best knowledge that can help you skyrocket your personal and professional development. So I want to ask you again, how would you feel like learning from 4 result-oriented industry experts? Wouldn't it be exciting? Of course it would be. And at this moment, I can almost guess that someone's already asking, sir, how much would I invest in order for me to gain access to these people, in order for me to gain access to this NLC program, right? That's a beautiful question. But before I tell you about before I tell you how much you're going to be investing, let me also reveal to you some of the free bonuses you're going to be getting as if you decide to take action today, right? So free bonus number 1, you're going to be getting access to the NLC Alumni Mentorship Forum, right? And this is a forum where you're going to be getting timely access to your questions. Of course, I told you one thing about purpose discovery is that the moment you begin to look for a purpose, there are certain questions that will be popping up. You might not know it all, right? So you need to find a way to leverage on people that are already ahead of you. So NLC provides you an opportunity or a platform that you can have speedy or fast response to your questions. NLC, the alumni will also provide you with like-minded, goal-oriented individuals like you. Of course, the moment you want to take on the personal development lane, maybe you want to focus on developing yourself, every other person decides to begin to look at you as if you're not serious. Is that if you're that kind of person that you're thinking different, like the moment you discover that you're made for more, there's way the society look at you like someone that is not really serious about his life, right? So in order for you to grow and become a better version of yourself, you need to stay around people that would encourage you to become the best of yourself. All right, so you don't need to worry about that if you want to join NLC, because in the alumni forum you're going to get access to like-minded people that are result-oriented, people that will challenge you and give you reasons to keep pushing. They will motivate you and inspire you to do great things for yourself, right? You're also going to be getting high-value webinar, right? Occasionally, Mr. Val do come around. You see this webinar we just did now, right? Mr. Val comes and gives us for free because of what we are members of alumni. This is something that normally he charges huge amount of money to do, but because of we are members of alumni, he comes around once in a while to share high-value webinar that's going to inspire you, motivate you, educate you, and teach you how to make the most impact in the society around you, right? We're still going to be getting with accountability. Now, let me say something about this accountability. We live in a society where the moment you pay a course creator, they'll just give you the course and then that's the end of it. They will never talk to you again, and whatever you do with the course is up to you, right? But Mr. Val Okafor has a personal assistant that would go to your DM and press your neck until you study that course. Yeah, like he has been able to put in place that system to ensure that what you have maximum value for your money. Some people are actually very, very interested in developing themselves, but then they do not really have the discipline to push through, all right? So now Mr. Val Okafor has created an accountability system. He has a personal assistant that goes to your DM, pepper you. They will not allow you to play. So whether you like it or not, you must learn. That is just how it happens. And that is why NSC is different from every other alumni community you can ever think of, okay? And then the best part of it all, like this is what a lifetime access. The moment you join the alumni community, you're there for a lifetime, right? So you keep on learning and keep on learning and keep on learning and keep on becoming a better person, okay? So this, if we were to put a word on just this alumni alone, is worth 35,000 naira. Because if you look at all the webinars and all the value that is coming out from there, is alone is a cost on its own. But of course, you're going to get it for free, right? So let's go to the second bonus, right? Bonus number 2. Now, bonus number 2, scholarship opportunity. Now, this is the most beautiful of all opportunities that I want you guys to actually pay attention to, because this is where you're going to be getting timely access to scholarship opportunities. Now, Mr. Val is a very phenomenal person, and he has his tentacles spread across various industries, right? He has a good network of people. So the moment scholarship opportunity pops up or hits or is available, before it gets to the public hearing, people like Mr. Val are fortunate or privileged to have the information timely. So because of how he cherishes us in the alumni community, he sends us this information so that we can apply. And of course, there's always an advantage for those that apply first, right? So now the scholarship opportunity you're going to be getting rallies around career opportunity, career scholarship, private scholarship, business and entrepreneur scholarship, leadership scholarship. Like before the public begins to hear some of these opportunities, it has gotten to us first. Just like imagine going to look for work in an organization, then the moment you go there, you tell them, job vacancy, there's no job vacancy, whereas there's a job vacancy, but it's only those that are those that are working there that actually send the job vacancy to their relatives. So that's just like what Mr. Val is doing here. Whenever there's an opportunity that presents himself, before it will hit the public hearing, he has brought it to the NLC. So now those of us that are eligible can actually apply and get scholarship. And trust me, some of us have been getting massive scholarship. Then I'm going to show you in the next slide. You're going to see what some of the proofs that what I'm saying here is actually true. So if you're to put a word on this scholarship opportunity, is worth 20K. Because some of this scholarship are actually going to give you what? Access to grants, access to money to start up your business, access to programs that are going to help you to 10x your productivity. Right? So let's go to the next slide. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Because recently, I and about 5 NLC members were able to get a scholarship opportunity to go to Abuja and go and study leadership. That program alone is worth 120,000 naira, and 5 of us from NLC got that particular scholarship. You can see my application, my acceptance letter, and this is the friend, that of my friend ELC. You can just go on Google and go on social media and go and type Gotney Leadership Center. Then you're going to see the flyer for these events. You're going to see it live there. Gotney is a 5-star leadership institute in Nigeria that give a scholarship, but because of Mr. Val is privileged to have that kind of information at his fingertips, he was able to send it to us, and we applied immediately, and God so faithful, we got it. 5 of us from NLC got the application. Okay, and then by the left, see my left or my right now, you will see the photo of my fine friend Helen. She was one of the moderators here. Helen recently got nominated for a global program to represent Nigeria on a global platform. Because all of this, these are part of the scholarship opportunity we're talking about here. This is proof of work. However, we can see the data. This what Helen just shared is not more than 4 days ago. She was nominated. That showed that what Mr. Val is breeding global leaders, right? So yeah, you're going to be having access to opportunities like that, opportunities that can take you outside of the country, just so you could become a better person, right? So let's go to the next slide. So you can see now this is Mr. Val and 2 NSC alumni at the Emerging Leaders Conference held in Abuja on the 4th and 5th of November 2022, right? So if you can look at it, I wish I can zoom so that you can see this is me at the extreme end, and that is my friend Ariel at the other extreme end. We are the extreme end, and Mr. Val and his best friend are in the middle, right? So we actually, after the workshop, that's the Emerging Leaders Conference, we actually went for service at Koza, right? So this is all, we just decided to take a picture and just enjoy the moment, right? So you're going to be getting access to opportunities that will most likely change your life and provide you information that can skyrocket your productivity, right? So let's go on to the next slide. Okay, the next slide. Now, free bonus number 3, right? You're going to be getting access to Mr. Val's private library. They call it the NLC Value Bank, right? You know, they always say leaders are readers, but then there's always a controversy. As a leader, what is the best book for you to read? You know, you say, leaders are readers. Yes, true, leaders are readers, but what is the best book for you to read? There's always a controversy choosing the best book to read, right? So Mr. Val has been able to put together some of the best books that has helped him to become a better person and an effective leader into this NLC vault. So the moment you get this particular bundle, the moment you sign up for the mentorship section now, you're definitely going to have access to these particular materials that you can study and become a better leader. Now, you're not just reading to more randomly. No, you're reading with what? With focused attention. You're reading with a desirable outcome. Right? So you're going to be getting books or materials based on leadership, on entrepreneurship, human relationship, time management, capacity building, team building, motivation, and lots more. Trust me, these are not just books. They are also videos, right? Now, these videos are created by the grandmasters of value in Nigeria. These are videos that are no longer on the internet. But somehow, I don't know how Mr. Valte can get this kind of videos, and then I can guarantee you that if you watch these videos, you're going to have energy that's going to sustain you for probably the next 5 years. Massive energy, massive resources, they are nowhere to be found on the internet. And that is why this particular video is this particular value bank. If you were to put a word on it, it's worth 50,000 naira, no capping. If you take your time and go through the materials, it's definitely going to change your life for good, right? So that is just the third bonus you're going to be getting, right? So let's look at the last bonus you're going to be getting, and then you'll show you how you can secure your slot, right? So this is the most sweetest of all the bonuses: direct access to Mr. Val Okafor. I know some of you here want to actually have the opportunity to discuss with Mr. Val Okafor, but can I tell you something? He's a very, very busy person. There's a disclaimer. However, he's not busy for NLC members, right? So the moment you sign up for NLC now, it's more as if you have an automatic access to Mr. Val. He will prioritize you as a special being. Right? So in prioritizing as a special, he's going to attend to your personal guidance. So you can ask him questions about your life, and then you feel okay, he can, because of his experience and his capacity, he can be able to provide for you solutions that can help you become a better person. All right? You're also going to be getting inspiration and motivation. I'm privileged to stay in Jos, and Mr. Val also resides in Jos, and I can tell you that the moment every opportunity I have to stay with him, my head is always exploding. I'm hearing womb in my head. I cannot really explain this, but you guys should try to understand what I'm trying to say here. Like, the value is massive. inspiration, motivation, and then I'm always equipped with the needed knowledge to go to the next level of my professional and career development, right? You're also going to be you're also going to be able to leverage this influence. See, if you know Mr. Val, you know that it's a big name. Mr. Val Okafor is a big name. I'm going to say it here open and clear. Just go. See, do you know I'm saying this because I'm a product of his mentorship, right? So if you see me talking like this, this is somebody speaking with confidence. I'm not speaking randomly. So you can verify. Go on Facebook, go and search Val Okafor and see for yourself. It's a proof of work. Go and see the proof of work for yourself, right? So you can leverage his influence. Mr. Val already has influence across a lot of industry experts. So let's say, okay, you want to collaborate with somebody, and then if you're having difficulties talking to that particular person, you could come through Mr. Val. So okay, for the fact that you NLC, so okay, sir, please, I want to do this particular program, and then I want this particular person to be on my program. I want to feature this particular person. With little or no stress, Mr. Val can help you create that kind of synergy, and then you've gotten your access with almost effortlessly, simply because of you're part of the NLC mentorship. All right, you're going to get a reliable mentor. You know, Dr. Robinson is going to teach about mentorship, how to secure a mentor, and a lot of stuff about mentorship. And see, that section, but it's more like a bonus, because Mr. Val is going to provide. It's going to be like he's going to provide you with a roadmap on how to get the most out of your life. He's going to be there to guide you, caution you, and help you become a better person. All right, you're still going to be getting what? Enjoy recommendation. Now, let me speak about the recommendation personally, because last year, around November last year, I just got a DM from a lady, and she said she wanted me to work for an organization. So, okay, how did you get my number? Mr. Val recommended you. As simple as that. I'm like, wow. Has it got to this level that I'm not just learning from him, he's also recommending me to opportunities that can earn me some money. So people come to him because they know he's a person of value. So he knows people that can actually deliver the job well. But you cannot get access to this kind of privileges if you're not part of his mentorship section or mentorship community. So if you want to actually get the best out of Mr. Val and everything around him, then you need to begin to think of how you can secure your slot in this NLC mentorship session, right? And of course, Mr. Val's private session, that's if you don't want to join this mentorship session, but maybe you want to just go and meet him back and say, please, I want to just have your 10K per hour already, 10K per hour, right? So, but the moment you sign up for NLC, you're going to be having his time. Of course, not going to give you all his time, but then you're going to have a good number of his time for what you're gonna enjoy his time. That's what you're gonna enjoy his time, and of course, it's priceless. This is the most precious gift God has given me. 2022, right? Meeting Mr. Val has changed my life for good, and of course, it can also change your life, right? So let's go to the next slide as we wrap up this section, right? So the total free bonus you're going to be getting is NSC Alumni Mentorship Forum for 35,000 naira. You're going to be getting the scholarship opportunity worth 20,000 naira. You're going to be getting access to NLC Value Bank worth 50,000 naira. You're going to be getting direct access to Mr. Val. That one is priceless. If you want to put money there, it's like 100K we'll put there. Because imagine you in the whole time your conversation with Mr. Val was just 10 hours. 10 hours times 10,000, that's 100,000 naira. But then we're just putting that as priceless, right? Now, let's go to the total value. Look at it. When you add up all the value, that's what 10,000 and 5,000 naira free bonus. So we didn't even talk about the learning from the 4 industry experts. Like just what you're going to be getting for free is worth 105,000 naira. Like who gives resources worth 105,000 for free? Only Mr. Val can do that kind of thing for you. Why? Because of what he cherishes you and loves you. But you're not going to pay 105,000 naira. You're not going to pay 50,000 naira. So let's go to the next slide so you're able to know how much you can invest in order for you to get full access to this mentorship session, right? So for full access today, you're going to be getting everything for just 20,000 naira only. See, this is a steal for you. I don't know how you want to take it to. Things are hard. Yeah, I understand things are hard. But then if you want to actually grow above your situation, then you need to actually begin to see the need to invest in yourself. All right? 20,000 naira is a steal for you. Because if you want to go and learn just from awesomeness, like I said, I challenge you, go on Facebook and go and search awesomeness and see how much you're going to pay her if you want to go and meet her alone. The same thing happened with Dr. Robinson. The same thing happened with Gift Njoku. Just go and check. Feel free to explore. And then you come back here and tell me, sir, please, see, how do you manage to pull these people together, these capacities together to come and learn in one single forum? Okay, so you can see that this 20K is a steal for you. But because Mr. Val loves you and then he wants to reward those of you that are still present in this webinar till this particular moment, he's going to be willing to give a fast action discount to the first 25 people that are willing to take action tonight. Yeah, tonight. So let's go to the next slide. For the first 25 people that are willing to take fast action discount now, he's going to be slashing down the discount, the price from 25,000 naira, from 20,000 naira to 5,000 naira just for the first 25 people. Right, this is what we call the fast action discount. It's 75% discount for the first 25 people that will be getting access to this webinar, to this mentorship session tonight. Of course, go and check the group chat. We're over 400. So imagine just 25 persons. That is less than 5% of the entire people that are present in this particular class. And of course, people are going to want to rush this particular section. So if you're here, you're privileged. Don't allow this opportunity to pass you by. Be among the first 25 people to make an investment of 5,000 naira in order for you to get all what I have listed before. All right. So let's go to the next slide. So in order for you to secure your slot at the 75% discount, be among the first 25 people to make your transfer into the account details provided below, right? So you can see the account number is 1025166890. Okay, then the name is the Val Okafor Company, right? That's his company name, and then the bank name is what UBA. Okay, I'm going to be leaving this for a few seconds, and then I want you to take screenshots and begin to process your payment immediately and send your proof of payment to Mr. Val on WhatsApp, right? Is on WhatsApp, so you can send in the proof of payment there. I believe you've taken a screenshot now. But wait, let's go to this side. Wait, before you make a payment, wait first. I know that you're already excited and you want to go and make your payment. Wait first. Don't go and put your money. This is not Bet Nigeria that will tell you to go and put your money in some random place. Wait first. I want to give you a guarantee, right? And I call it the 30 days no nonsense instant money back guarantee. Now, aside from just giving you all of those value for free, for just a little fee of 5,000 naira, a 30 days no nonsense, 30 days of going through this mentorship session. You cannot confidently state the purpose of your existence anywhere, anytime, any day. Feel free to ask for refund. We're going to give you 100% refund. If that is not enough, if you're not able to confidently, and if you're not being if after 30 days you're not able to eloquently articulate your thought in the most captivating manner, feel free to send a DM and we're going to refund you 100% back of your money. And also, if after the 30 days of going through the session, like after 30 days of going through the drill, let me call it a drilling mentorship session, not just it's a drill. If after 30 days of going through the mentorship session, you're unable to discover your unique skill, talent, and learn how to maximize it for impact and profit, then feel free to ask for a refund and you're going to get it immediately. Like, this is the guarantee I'm giving you. You're going to get to 100% refund if you're able to meet up to these three things. Number one, confidently state the purpose of your existence. Number two, being able to eloquently articulate your thoughts in the most captivating manner. Then number three, to discover your unique talent and learn how to maximize it for impact and profit. If after going through this session for 30 days, now we're giving you for 30 days. Of course, you can go through the session before 30 days, but after 30 days, that's plus or minus. After 30 days, you still don't get maximum value. See, you're going to get 100% refund of your money. This is giving you a solid guarantee, so you don't you have no fear of taking this particular mentorship section, right? So that being said, I want you to let's go to the next slide. I want you to just feel free, pick up your phone, make the transfer of 5,000 naira into the account details below, right? So that is the account number there, 1025166890. All right. So just make the transfer to the Val Okafor Company UBA and send the proof of payments to me or to Mr. Val ASAP. Okay, and then we're going to leave in a link in the description box, below, right? So just find the link around there, click on it, and it's going to be taking you to Mr. Val's DM, and then you can process your transaction. And beautiful. Thank you, Helen, for popping it up there. Okay, so you can just get the details there, make your transfer, and then invest in yourself. This is 2023. The year is just starting, right? You can actually become like, this is going to be the best thing you ever made in your life. I met Mr. Val mid 2022, and I can tell you that I've 10x'd my productivity simply because of an association that I made. And of course, you know that they said your next level, or your movement to your next level is dependent on two things: who you associate with and the materials you consume. And of course, NLT provides you with these two things. Okay, it provides you with a group of fast forward thinking human beings, people that you can relate to, people that will understand the way you're thinking. Then aside from that, it also provide you with top-notch materials that can help you to 10x your productivity. All right. So feel free, take the account number, go to your bank, make the payment, and send Mr. Val proof of payment, and you're going to be getting instant access to this program. Guys, this is one of the best things that can happen to you this 2022. I'm not capping, I'm a product of it. You see, Helen that was moderating this show, Helen is also a product of NLC. All of us are winning in our own different niche. And of course, I trade cryptocurrency. So if you want to see the kind of energy I bring on board, come to NLC first. You're going to see the kind of magic we're doing there. The synergy there is massive. It's massive. A lot of opportunities there that can go around for everybody, right? So I'm going to be, before I round up, I'm going to leave you with a final note. Okay. My slides. Okay. I'm going to leave you to what with a quote from what Oprah Winfrey. She said, "There's no greater gift you can give or receive than to honor your calling. It is why you were born and how you become most truly alive." And some of us here really want to explore, we really want to create impact in the world because we know we are born for more. But somehow we feel as if we are not really equipped with the needed knowledge to become or to do what we need to do. So this NLC program is where or is forged to make you become a better person. It's forged to equip you with the needed knowledge in order for it to dominate your world. So if you want to actually make a difference in your world, go ahead and make the investment in yourself and secure your slot in the next level conversation with Mr. Val Lokafo, and I can guarantee you that your life is going to be on your life is going to experience an exponential good. All right, so thank you so much for listening to us. I want to believe you enjoyed yourself and then you're ready to take actions that's going to 10x your productivity. So let's go to the next slide. So yeah, thank you, Ellen, for having me. Thank you. Oh man, thank you. See you on the other side.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. You did a wonderful job. Sorry, everyone, for that network issue we had during the presentation. I believe by now you have taken your decisions on taking this next level conversation with Savalo Kafo. And I believe by the time you have taken that step, you will not remain the same person, okay, right? So at this moment, we are going to be running up the session tonight. I don't know how you're still feeling right now. I don't know if you're still feeling energetic, feeling the strength you came to this session with. Please let me see in the comment section how you're feeling right now. How are you feeling at that moment? Are you going to take the next step? Will you choose the first choice or the second choice? Which one are you going to choose? Please let me know right now. Let me know right now. For me, I have chosen my right path. I don't know about you, but I believe you're going to make the right decision after tonight's session. So please ensure you grab this offer. Don't allow it to go just like that. It's a very big offer given to you on the platter of gold. I believe after this session, you're going to take the next step immediately. Yeah, thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie, for the fire emoji. I believe everyone here is still feeling excited about tonight's session. Please, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, thank you for that. The second choice. So, thank you very much. Please make the choice immediately. It will transform your life. I'm a living testimony because I know that last year by this time I was still in the midst of struggling to know where I will be. But look at me after 1 year meeting Mr. Val transformed my life and moving from one stage to another in my career. I now know my niche. All right, that is the most important thing. You must know your niche. If you don't know your niche, you just be wandering around like wallowing in your mentality. All right, so please, I believe you're going to make the right choice. All right. Okay, so Vice says some persons have to. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Please let us take the action immediately. Let us take the action. Don't be left out. All right, be among the first 5 persons that will take up this offer tonight, so that your life will not remain the same. Right? Okay, so at this moment, I'll be ending the session. I hope we're going to see on the other side, and I believe this year is not going to remain the same for you. It's not going to be how you came into this year with, right? This is just the 11th day of the year, and I believe after now you're going to make out the most out of faith. By end of this year, you have a lot of testimony to give in your various field of your various career choices or your various fields, right? All right, someone said I have taken action already. Thank you very much, Tochukwu. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that. I can't see the testimony you're going to give. I think that is from my network too. Tochukwu Animba. Thank you very much. That's from my network. Thank you very much for taking up that action. And thank you for accepting this invitation for joining. All right. Someone said NLC is a place to be. Yes, eBay, marvelous. Exactly. NLC is just a family on its own. Is just people that are made up of fire. All right. And I can't wait to have some of you. I can't wait to have all of you join us in this NLC family. All right. So at this point, we're going to be saying goodbye. We will say good night. All right. So do meet us in the next level conversation with Mr. Val Okafor and take up the offer that have been given to you tonight. Do not joke with it. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good night.